So once more, back to your English language class, my dear children. Today I am going to teach comprehension. Okay, so today is Thursday, and Tuesday what I did, I sent you an assignment in your grammar. I think so you all copied it very nicely, and the homework part which I gave to you all did it very nicely in your school's language notebook. I think so you all did it. Now, so here the comprehension, and I discussed one thing with you, that you will have once grammar and the other day you are going to have this essay, letter or comprehension. So today I am going to do comprehension. I am going to start, and the lesson today which I am going to do is this book, see, Friday afternoon book. So all of you open your book to page number 8. It's Travel for Kurawa. It's a very nice interesting story. It's Travel for Kurawa. It's a very nice story. So I'm going to discuss the story with you, and after that I'll give the question answers in your assignment. You collect it, but first you have to write the answers yourself. 2 or 3 days, after 2 or 3 days I'll send the assignment to you, the correct ones, okay? But I want to see that you do it correctly. Now, Travel for Kurawa. Kurawa came from a small village. So Kurawa came from a small village. He was a villager. He was not used to living in a city. So he was not used living in a city. So all of you, my dear children, did you all open the book to page 8? I suppose yes. Now all of you follow me, okay? Kurawa came from a small village. He was not used to living in a city. So he was not used to living in a city, because the villagers, you will see that they dream about that city is some world of fantasy to them. Big transports are there. Then houses are, the skyscrapers are over there, big apartments are over there, shops, malls, all things are over there. You don't find this in the village. So the people who live in the village, the villagers, they long to see all these things, but they are very scared also. Once he went to his daughter's place. Daughter's place, why? Because the daughter got married, and it was the daughter's in-laws house. Okay, she lived in a city, and the in-laws house of the daughter was in a city. One day, Kurawa sat in a chair to have a meal. So, what did Kurawa did? Kurawa was sitting on a chair to have a meal. He was not comfortable at all. Why he was not comfortable? Because his habit was to sit on the floor and then have a nice meal. Maybe lunch, maybe dinner, whatever. So, he used to sit on the floor very comfortably, and he used to have the meal over there. But over here, living in a city, life is of different. Then he was there to sit on a chair and have the meal. Then let's see what happened. When he had finished eating, his daughter had led him to his bedroom. The daughter told that, "Papa, you finished your meal, now you have to go and sleep." But he's sitting on the chair. Kurawa was not at all comfortable. Right in the middle of the room, there was a bed. And when Kurawa went inside the bedroom, what he saw? He saw just right in the middle of the room was a bed. Over the bed hung a mosquito net. You know what a mosquito net is? When it is hung over the bed and it is tied on the poles, then what happens? So the mosquitoes can't come and bite the person who is sleeping in the bed. Okay? Then over the bed hung a mosquito net tied to 4 stout wooden poles. And I told that the 4 wooden poles are there. Then only over here you can see the picture very nicely. See, 4 poles are over here. And on these poles you adjust the mosquito net. It's hung over the bed. Okay, so that the mosquitoes will not enter the bed and it will not bite the person who is sleeping on the bed. Okay. Now, Kurawa thought he had to sleep on top of the mosquito net. Now Kurawa, he's a villager. He had never seen that this type of thing exists. When a person wants to sleep, this is bed, and on the top of the bed there is a mosquito net. Now he thought that, where will I sleep? Right? This thing led in a big confusion, that where I will sleep, on the bed or on top of the bed, that is on the mosquito net. So he didn't knew that where to sleep, because his habit was to sleep on the floor, and he enjoyed it very nicely. Kurawa thought he had to sleep on top of the mosquito net, just now what I told you. So he thought that, no, I have to sleep on top of the mosquito net, because he couldn't sit on the floor and have his meal. He had to sit on the chair and then have a meal. Then he thought, Oh, then on the top, whatever he will select, the people of the city will select the top things. Okay. Now he thought that, oh, there is the mosquito net on top of the pole, I have to sleep, he thought. Then, climbing up the poles was no problem for a man who had spent a lifetime climbing coconut trees. Kurava was a villager and he had a very nice experience of climbing up a coconut tree, and he climbed on the poles very nicely. But when he lay down on top, the mosquito net collapsed. Quite natural. And he climbed on the top of the pole and then on the mosquito net, and then a thud. A nice thud, and he fell on the bed with a nice thud sound. But when he lay on top, the mosquito net collapsed. Okay? Then with a loud thud, Kurava fell on the bed below. So he fell below the bed. Then on the floor, he was not hurt, but the noise brought the entire household running to his room. So either maybe he fell on the bed or down on the floor. So somewhere he fell down, okay, and with a big thud sound. Then nothing happened to him, okay. He managed to. He was safe, okay. Nothing happened to him. He was not injured. But that sound made all the people who were living in the in-laws' house of his daughter, they rushed in. And they wanted to see what happened. They somehow managed to hide their smiles. Everyone was trying to laugh at him. What a foolish thing he did, huh? But try as they might, they could not make Kurava sleep on the bed again. It was the floor for him for nothing. Now what he did that? No way. The people tried over there that this is the bed where you have to sleep. This is the way you have to sleep. But everyone tried to convince him a lot, sleeping on the bed. But Kurava told, no, never. Not in my life again. The floor is the most comfortable space for me, comfortable place for me. I am going to sleep over here. Okay? So, floor or else nothing. So if you allow me to sit on the floor, have the meal on the floor and have the sleep also on the floor, I am very happy. Or else not. So it's a very nice story, okay? So now I am going to the question answers and the fill in the blanks. My dear children, open your book to page number 9. And all of you open this book, okay, to page number 8. Read the story 5 to 6 times very nicely. I told you the story because I didn't have a story class with you. It's a very nice story. I thought that I'll just tell a story to you, and you know my habit is speaking a lot. I like to speak a lot with my dear children. So I told the story to you, but this is not the way a comprehension should be taught to the children. But I wanted to tell a nice story to you for this reason. I just told the story to you very nicely, and I suppose the story, the conception is very much clear to you. Now let's go back to the question answers, and for you, my dear children, you have to read this story many times. 5 to 6 times you have to read it. Go through each line, okay, each word, each sentences, and then you can see that you are having a very nice conception of this. Okay, now I'm going to the question answers or whatever the exercise is given over here. So all of you open your book to page number 9. See, fill in the blanks with words from the passage. Kurava was not comfortable in the chair. Kurava had climbed coconut trees in all his life. The noise of Kurava fall brought the entire household running to his room. Okay? Then, write true or false against the following statement. Kurava's daughter lived in a neighboring village. No, she lived in a city. The bed that Kurava was supposed to sleep on stood at one corner of the bedroom. No, where was the bed? It was placed in the middle of the room. So again false. Kurava was badly hurt when he fell. He didn't get hurt. He made a thud sound, and on which the thud sound the entire household came to see what happened, why the thud sound was made then. So it's also again false. Now the question answers. What were the wooden poles used for? So what were the wooden poles used for? The wooden poles were used to hang the mosquito net. So it was used to hang the mosquito net. What happened to the mosquito net? When Kurava tried to sleep on top of the mosquito net, it collapsed, and with a loud thud, Kurava fell on the bed below. Why did Kurava refuse to sleep on the bed again? Kurava was uncomfortable to sleep on the bed after the incident, and moreover, he slept for his whole life on the floor, and it was floor or nothing for him. So, a nice experience he got, na? Sleeping on the floor, and he fell, sleeping on the top of the mosquito net, and he fell down. So he never dared to sleep on the bed again. Then rearrange the words to make proper sentences. Hung net mosquito the bed over the bed hung a mosquito net. Then the C1 is Kurava village from came a. Kurava came from a village. So I discussed this with you, but you have to write this by your own, okay? And I will send it to you in your assignment, and you will check it, okay? But in the book you have to write with a pencil, not with a pen. You think that you're in class 4, you will write, this is a workbook. You have to, a workbook or a textbook, whatever you are doing in the book, you should always write with a pencil, and you should keep an eraser just in front of you so that you can rub if there is a mistake. Workbook, textbook, whatever there in the book, you have to write with a pencil, not with a pen. Okay, my dear children? So I suppose we'll meet in the next class, and you'll get it in the assignment. But first I want my children to do the work themselves, okay? And I told you the instruction how to do a comprehension. I suppose everything is clear to you. So bye bye, stay safe in your house. We'll meet in the next class.